Out there, far beyond the familiar planets and swirling asteroid belts, something strange is happening. A NASA probe, one of humanity's farthest-reaching machines, has just detected something that no one expected. A mysterious repeating signal coming from the edge of our solar system. At first, it was just a blip, an anomaly among thousands of cosmic readings. But then it came again, and again, perfectly timed, perfectly consistent, and completely unexplainable. Scientists at NASA froze as the data poured in. This wasn't background radiation. It wasn't static or solar interference. This was structured, methodical, and eerily deliberate. A pulse from the darkness, a pattern from the void. And now, the question no one ever thought we'd be asking is echoing across every control room, lab, and observatory. Who or what is trying to talk to us from the edge of the solar system? It all started when Voyager 1, NASA's legendary probe launched in 1977, sent back an unusual signal during routine data transmission. The signal wasn't part of any known frequency burst or cosmic background wave. It had a rhythm, one that repeated every 18.3 hours with unsettling precision. At first, mission scientists thought it could be an equipment glitch, maybe a sensor misfiring. But onboard diagnostics showed nothing unusual. In fact, the equipment was functioning perfectly, better than it had any right to after nearly 50 years in the cold silence of interstellar space. As days passed, the signal continued. NASA cross-referenced it with other instruments, the Deep Space Network, the Hubble Space Telescope, and even Earth-based radio observatories. Every source confirmed it. This wasn't a software bug. It wasn't a system echo. Something was out there, sending out a repeated pattern of electromagnetic pulses. And it wasn't stopping. So what could it be? At first, NASA kept things quiet. The scientific community is cautious by nature, and it's easy to see why. In the past, supposed signals have always turned out to be something mundane, pulsars, quasars, or Earth-made interference. But this time was different. The signal didn't match any known cosmic object. It was too precise to be a pulsar, and too faint to be a galaxy. It was coming from a specific point roughly 122 astronomical units away, beyond the Kuiper Belt, but still within the boundary of the solar system. And it was repeating with machine-like accuracy. That's when the world started to take notice. NASA released a statement confirming the discovery of an anomalous repeating signal from interstellar space, and media outlets around the globe erupted. Was this the first contact? Was something or someone trying to reach us? Speculation flooded the internet. Reddit threads exploded. Live streams ran 24/7 analyzing every bit of data. Conspiracy theories surged, but so did legitimate scientific interest. Leading astrophysicists, radio astronomers, and even exoplanet researchers all started collaborating. The signal was real. The origin was still unknown, and every hour it continued, the mystery deepened. Some scientists believe it could be a natural but rare cosmic phenomenon, a rogue planet's magnetic field interacting with the solar wind, or some kind of previously undiscovered interstellar object emitting radiation in intervals. But that doesn't explain the perfect timing. It doesn't explain why the pulses have modulation, meaning the strength and duration of each signal appear to follow a repeating pattern within the repetition itself. That suggests information, intent, possibly even language. If you were wondering whether this could really be a message, like a beacon or a transmission, the truth is we don't know yet. But what's undeniable is that the signal is intelligent in its structure, and here's where things get even more chilling. Some analysts compared the pattern to known forms of binary code, others to prime number sequences. But neither were a perfect fit. Then a group at MIT proposed something wild. The pulses could be attempting to match our own method of data compression, like zip files in radio form. That idea is still being tested, but it's sparked a global effort to decode the message, if it is one. And what if it is a message? What if we're not alone, and someone out there is sending us a postcard from the edge of the void? If this is intentional communication, it raises deeper questions about who sent it, when they sent it, and how they even knew we were here. Voyager 1 itself carries the famous Golden Record, a time capsule of humanity designed to introduce us to whoever might find it. Is it possible that someone already has? NASA hasn't officially confirmed any alien origin. They remain focused on analysis, modeling, and continuous monitoring. But privately, many scientists are excited and nervous. This could be the most significant discovery in the history of astronomy. Bigger than exoplanets. Bigger than gravitational waves. This could be the first time we've truly heard from beyond Earth. Meanwhile, Voyager 1 continues to drift farther into interstellar space, faithfully transmitting data back to us from the deep black. It's incredible to think that a machine built with 1970s technology could become the key to answering the oldest question humanity has ever asked. Are we alone? The implications are staggering. If this is contact, even passive contact, it changes everything. Governments around the world are watching closely. SETI has ramped up efforts to scan the region of space where the signal is coming from. Other nations have pointed their own deep space antennas at the coordinates. The Chinese FAST telescope is scanning the same section of sky. The European Space Agency is running independent verification. And yet, every scan confirms the same thing. The signal is there, and it's still repeating. But here's something even more curious. About a week after the signal was first detected, it changed. Just slightly. The timing stayed the same, but a new frequency was added, like a harmony layered over a melody. It was subtle, but unmistakable. And once again, the signal showed evidence of modulation. It was as if the sender knew we were listening and decided to add more information. Could this be a conversation? A test to see if we respond? Or maybe a countdown? No one knows, but it's keeping everyone on edge. If you've ever doubted how thrilling space exploration can be, this moment should erase that doubt. We are on the verge of something that could redefine our understanding of the universe. And here's where you come in. The more people who know, who share, who engage with these discoveries, the faster we move toward unlocking the truth. So if you're fascinated by space, science, and the mysteries that lie just beyond our reach, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Because as this story unfolds, we'll be covering every update, every new pulse, every whisper from the edge. This isn't just about scientists in lab coats or billion-dollar spacecraft. This is about all of us. Humanity is staring into the dark, and for the first time, something might be staring back. We need to stay curious. We need to stay vigilant. And above all, we need to keep listening. Even now, teams are working around the clock to decode the signal. NASA has authorized new time on the Deep Space Network's most powerful antennas. AI models are being trained on the pulse structure. Linguists are exploring hypothetical alien syntax models. Mathematicians are testing symmetry and sequence patterns. It's a global, multidisciplinary effort, because whatever this is, it doesn't belong to any one country or agency. It belongs to all of us. And don't forget, this is only the beginning. Voyager 1 is just one probe. There are others like Voyager 2, New Horizons, and even future missions designed to push beyond the heliopause. If this signal is a signpost, an interstellar marker, then who knows what else is waiting out there? Could there be more messages? A full transmission? A response? And what if we answered back? Should we? That's a debate that's already raging. Some believe we must respond, to show we're not afraid. Others warn against sending any signal at all, arguing that we have no idea what kind of civilization might be listening. But one thing's for certain. We've already been noticed. We can't undo that. The signal is out there, and now, so are we. This moment in history may one day be remembered as the time humanity truly stepped into the galactic arena. Not with spaceships or colonies, but with ears open and hearts pounding. The sky is no longer silent, and whatever lies beyond the stars has just whispered our name. So don't miss what comes next. Subscribe to the channel for the latest on this unfolding mystery. And if you found this as breathtaking as we did, give this video a like to support our journey into the unknown. Because the universe just got a lot more interesting, and this is only the beginning.